Good morning, y'all. Your boy Dominoes 7 here. Okay, I'd like to welcome y'all to the Dominoes 7 show. Okay, all right. So today, my cousin is graduating high school. Okay, y'all remember? I think about 4 years ago, y'all saw my Aisha, shall I say Blossom, get graduate from McKeely. Yeah, she graduated from McKinley. I wish she wouldn't have went to that school. I wish she would have went to Bethune well, I don't even think KIP existed back then. Well, I don't know. Okay, but anyway, y'all, she's graduating from high school. I forgot the name of that high school that she graduating from. So my friend Samaria said she went to that school for a freshman year. I wish she would have stood at that school. Yeah, so Samaria graduated from McDonald 35, and I support her from a distance. Okay. All right, so anyways, I was saying I'm about to go get in the tub and stuff like that. About to get dressed and go out to UNO Lakefront Arena. Okay, but before I go to UNO Lakefront Arena, okay, I'm about to get dressed. Well, first, take a shower, get dressed, and be right back. Okay, all right, all right, y'all. I'm dressed, ready to go. Okay, I can't believe this is the day. This is the time. Okay, do y'all have sons or daughters graduating out of any school? Pre-K, kindergarten, eighth grade, 12th grade, high school. I know some of y'all is happy, probably got tears in y'all eyes, tears of joy. Okay, so anyway, my niece probably gonna graduate next year after next. I'm gonna try my best to go to her graduation next year. She gonna graduate out of what you call it, Langston Hughes. Okay, but I don't know what school she gonna go to. So I mean, time sure do fly by. A minute, they little kids, little babies, starting kindergarten, or let me backtrack that. Start pre-K, kindergarten, work their way up to sixth grade or eighth grade, and then, well, I'll I'll talk about that on my final thought. Okay, all right. So meet me at the UNO Lakefront Arena. Okay, all right. See y'all there. Oh, I know I said meet me at the Lakefront Arena, but I forgot to show y'all something. Okay. All right. Check this out. Look at this. Oh, I got it upside down. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. The senior class of New Orleans Charter Science and Mathematics High School announced its coming. Oh no. Hmm. Y'all see that? That's what I forgot to show y'all. Okay. Now meet me at the UNO Lakefront Arena. Hey, what's happening, y'all? Your boy Dominoes 7 is here. I'm at the graduation. I still don't know a science high thing. So this is this is the place. I'm in UNO Lakefront Arena. Oh, hey Raj, y'all on the show? All right. Okay. I know you're a very proud grandmother. All right. So anyway, well, Reg, Reginald, what you want to say? Reginald, what you want to say?
Congratulations to my niece.
All right.
Congratulations, Isha.
No, 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 no.
Oh, el lado izquierdo. Ok,
All
está
right.
bien. Aquí.
Oh, all righty. I'm gonna sit right here. Yes, since I'm a look. Oh, I got y'all.
Congratulations, Blossom.
All
Your
right.
grandmother is very proud of you.
Yeah.
May God bless you to go far, far, far. I love you.
All righty. All right.
Cause you gotta stand still. You just move the thing so nobody don't see.
Oh, my bad. All right.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, not only congratulations to my niece Blossom, all the 2025 graduates, you know.
You got virtual now?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. So, anyway, I'll be right back after these messages until the graduation starts. So, I'll see y'all later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that the graduations get ready to start.
Man, we used to be in the house knocked out. We hear my grandma early morning.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Man, I miss that, dog. I swear I miss that, dog.
Excuse me, y'all. I'm about to put this camera on. Sorry about that, folks. So, the graduation get ready to start, y'all. So let's see how it's gonna go. All right. So everybody's supporting the family members and stuff, you know. So here we go. Some people say, "Oh, that's my son, that's my daughter." I can't wait to hear that. Time goes by, they say. For real.
You can't do they get out the way fast.
Oh, they're taking a while, but I'm gonna stop this tape on this camera. Sorry about that, folks. I'll get there in a minute. sister, y'all. All right. All right. Okay. Blossom. All right. Oh no, don't do that. Well, who are they? The speakers?
That's the faculty.
Oh, the faculty and staff. That's the faculty and staff, y'all.
She on the other side.
We got the faculty and staff right here. Faculty and staff.
Oh, Isha on this side. Isha. Oh, Isha. Isha. We gotta have a wait.
Oh. All right. Well, all right, go ahead. I was gonna tell him don't do that. Right there, y'all. She waving, I see. Yeah, y'all see her waving? All right.
Love you, Sting. Love you, David.
Love you, Isha. Love you, Isha. We love you, baby girl. Is Justin on the other side? Oh, all right. My cousin on the other side too. And Justin there. Aisha, Justin, all y'all.
Good morning. My name is Gina Swanson, Vice Principal of Academics, and I hereby announce that the 32nd commencement ceremony of New Orleans Charter Science and Mathematics High School has officially begun. During the tenure of the ceremony, we encourage you all but please, to other families that desire to hear the name of their child. Thank you.
Aisha and Justin and all the rest of them.
All right.
Yeah, Rick, are you gonna post that the other one?
Well, what you talking about? I'm a post little by little. I'm about to go in the game.
Oh, you have to do it now.
Huh?
You don't have to do it now.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna do it later.
Gotta hear what she gotta say.
You got it.
Hope everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Dear Creator, we thank you for this day and thank you for the opportunity to be grateful. We ask that you bless the families, the graduate in the facility, the faculty and staff of Sacramento. We also ask that hearken of our ears to remember this moment as we will never forget or get it back. We thank you for being sovereign. We thank you for being omnipotent. We thank you for your mercy and forgiveness. Amen.
Amen.
All right, my sister.
I called her on the phone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Come on.
I am Mrs. Sandra Smallwood. Please stand for the singing of the national anthem and the Negro national anthem. Oh, see, can you see by the light what so proudly we built
Good morning.
And welcome to the class of 2025 commencement ceremony. To Dr. Tina Fulmore in her absence, the superintendent of the New Orleans Public Schools, to members of the New Orleans Parish School Board members who are here with us, Mr. Nolan Marshall and Mr. Trina Griffin Winston. To the president of the Advocates for Science and Math Education, Mr. Joe Caverly. To my colleagues with whom I share the stage, Ms. Dana Johnson, Vice Principal of Academics.
I know.
Mr. William Carroll, Vice President of Student Services. And Ms. Rosemary Spivey, Director of Academic Guidance. To our awesome speaker for the day, Ms. Gina Swanson. To the awesome faculty and staff of the New Orleans Charter Science and Math High School. To our side-high families and friends. And to the amazing class of 2025, I welcome you. I am Dr. Monique Fuller, and I have the privilege of reigning as the head of school at the New Orleans Charter Science and Math High School, also known as Sci High. It is my distinct honor to welcome each and every one of you to this commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. Today we gather to celebrate the remarkable accomplishments of our students. They've worked hard, they've stood the test, they've completed a journey that has been full of twists and turns, incredible challenges to overcome, whether it was academic, athletic, artistic, or personal, but they've made it to the finish line. Great job, guys. I would be remiss if I didn't take time out to recognize some special people who are here with us. As the African proverb goes, it takes a village. I want us to take a minute to recognize some of the important members of your village that helped you to reach this point. So graduates, I want you all to stand and show some love to your parents, grandparents, those special people who were your rock.
Blossom. Isha.
You know what's up? You know what's up?
There she is, y'all.
To show some love for the teachers that helped you along the way. This dedicated group of people is a hallmark of Sci-High tradition of excellence. These teachers go above and beyond to do their utmost to ensure the success of their teachers, and we are excited to share this celebration with them. So graduates, please thank your teachers. The class of 2025 started Sci High during the 21-22 school year. We were just emerging from a devastating global pandemic. They had just completed their middle school year, mostly virtually. And I remember many of us were still wearing masks and dealing with COVID surges and quarantines. And then, in August of 2021, Hurricane Ida slammed into Louisiana. And just like that, we were back to virtual school and hybrid classes for 6 weeks. It was definitely not ideal, and we weren't sure how it would all work out, but we were determined to make sure our newest students were successful. There are so many memories. I remember Antonio Dispenza standing at the student entrance with me every morning, telling me about his new bike that he was forget. And then, of course, there was Deshaun Joseph, just me, Deshaun Joseph. But it all boils down to this. Despite the difficult beginnings, you're here, and I'm proud of you. But not only did you arrive at Sci-High, you thrived at Sci-High. Let me give you a few statistics about the class of 2025. This class includes students who will be attending college all across the country. And of course, to colleges and universities right here in New Orleans and across Louisiana. We have one military-bound student, Mr. Isai Baldana, who has been inducted into the United States Coast Guard. This class has completed over 100, in fact 123 AP courses, advanced placement courses. That's significant, guys. Woo! 39 of these students in the class of 2025 earned dual enrollment credits, which means they were taking college courses while they were taking their high school courses. Very good. This class also earned industry-based certifications. They earned 265 industry-based certifications amongst them. Different types of certifications including Adobe Certified Illustrator, Professional Design, First Aid, OSHA, General Industry Safety, Certified Nursing Assistant, Phlebotomy Technician, Certified Medical Assistant, and so on and so on. We even had one student, Rayon Gordon, who earned 9 certifications. And Calvin Dunham, who earned 7 certifications. And we had one student who earned all 3 nursing certifications. Oh, wow. And medical assistant. Keep on going. Our students in this class have earned over $2 million in scholarships, and we're still counting that. So here you are, young people. You made it. You made it through Ms. Richard's biology class. You made it through Ms. Mitchell's geometry class. No more uniform checks. No more Dr. Cole telling you, baby, take off that jacket. Patrick and Chad. And while there were times of adversity during your time at Sci-High, know that it was a time of great resilience. While you may not have known it, many of you even inspired me. Divine Cash, you inspired me. Divine Joseph, you inspired me. Jordan Joseph, you continue to inspire all of us. There are so many others, but you all showed up with courage, faith, and perseverance in the face of life challenges. And when you look back on it, you'll realize that through it all, you learned who you really are. And while on the surface it seems like we're celebrating the end of something, we actually are celebrating what is yet to come. This is your commencement, a new beginning. You have turned obstacles into opportunities. You've learned that if you want success, you have to show up for every opportunity, and you have to commit to never giving up. You've come so far since those early days at Sci-High, and how far you come is not even close to how far you go, because you're stronger than you ever thought you were. So class of 25, I know you're ready, and I can't wait to see the amazing things you'll accomplish in the future. And as I say to our students all the time, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So with that, I welcome each and every one of you, family members and friends, to help us celebrate the tremendous accomplishments of the class of 2025. Thank you.
What happened? Oh, sorry about that, y'all. I moved the camera.
Valedictorian introduction saw him, he was in the front. He wanted to shout his It's called why you gonna sing it? He in the front. Like he used to walk the floor in the front. I don't know what side he went on, but I was just watching. I saw him walk out.
Sorry.
you gotta get to the speaker.
Oh yes. Sorry about the camera movement, y'all.
It sound like
That was our home side high dance band. I think there's a QR code in your program so that you can listen. They just dropped a single. They wrote it, they
that's
recorded
what's
it,
up.
produced it, and it just dropped. So please support them. Next one we have our valedictorian address by Gina Swanson.
Good afternoon to the graduates, faculty, family, and friends. I am Jaya Cager, and I am honored to be the valedictorian of Sci High's class of 2025. It has not been an easy path to get myself where I am today, and I did not do it alone. I want to thank my mom, who provides me with unwavering support, unconditional love, and a constant shoulder to lean on. No matter what happens or how it looks, she always manages to make things happen for us. Her strength as a single mom is unmatched, and I know that I can always go to her about anything. Thank you to everyone who has given me a ride to my second school, NOVA. For the last 4 years, I have attended both Sci High and NOVA for visual arts, and finding transportation has not been easy. I am thankful to those who drove me to NOVA, allowing me to be in a space where I could further develop my craft. Thank you to my ancestors for paving the way before me, and to those on my spiritual team that provided guidance and support on the things I cannot always see or manage. A part of how I stand speaking before y'all today is solely on prayers that have not gone unanswered. I also want to thank my academic guidance counselors, especially Miss Rosemary. Ever since my freshman year, I would go into her office with an issue and leave with it resolved. Congratulations to the class of 2025. With the endurance of the pandemic and Hurricane Ida affecting our freshman year, various changes within the school, and personal moments of struggle, we all still made it and are now moving on to the next chapter in our lives. For some of you, this is probably the most you have ever heard me speak. During high school, I have always been the quiet girl in the classroom or the library in the mornings doing her work constantly. While hard work does pay off and is what got me here, two things can be true at once. Striving to do my best became a slippery slope of perfectionism and striving to be the best. I found myself striving for an A in each of my classes and would have moments of spiraling if it ever dropped momentarily to a B. I took the ACT a total of 5 times.
Wow.
Once my freshman year, twice my sophomore year, once my junior year, and the final time my senior year. You would think that I would have scored a 30 or higher at least once, but I did not. It wasn't until very recently that I started to break out of my shell and understand my worth. Outside of being the valedictorian with perfectionist traits, I also enjoy baking my own bread, and I am not above being lazy. I know it may sound ironic coming from me, but there is a life outside of working and striving. It took the experience of failure to understand that I am more than any of my academic achievements. My worth does not lie within my artistic abilities, what schools I've gotten into, or my looks. It lies internally. But if you're wondering who did my makeup, Mary on the Beat did it, so book with my cousin. Your worth lies within you, not on you. Your path is your path, and the bumps in the road cannot be escaped, and only serve to get you to higher levels of success. Thank you.
All right.
Who's that?
Isha!
Well, who else did they shout out to? Wait till I get home and do the final thought.
Boy, sound like a regular boy sound like one of them
Blowhorns, huh?
We love you, Isha!
Where's she at? What's the matter? A little blooper here, y'all. Now I'm just saying. It's a little blooper right here, y'all. Nothing.
Sorry about the miscommunication. Morgan was supposed to read the bio of our commencement speaker, but it's not present in her packet. So I'm just going to do a quick introduction of our speaker and have her introduce herself as she gives us our speech. Today we are pleased and excited to have with us Ms. Gina Swanson, who many of you know from WDSU.
WDSU.
Anchors.
Channel 6. No, Channel 6. WDSU Channel 6. Yeah, Channel 6. I watch it all the time. I know all the makers.
Graduate of New Orleans Public Schools. Do we have it?
Okay, Gina Swanson, where you at? She must have shy.
Good morning. My
Good morning.
name is Morgan Grayhouse, and I'm the salutatorian of Sci High Class of 2025. Gina Swanson is a veteran journalist, seasoned news anchor, and trusted voice in the community. With more than 2 decades of experience, Gina has won some of the industry's highest honors. She is most proud of covering the stories of people and places she knows best in her hometown, New Orleans. Gina gets her curious nature from her father, who is an engineer. She credits her writing skills to her mother, who was a career educator. Both of those qualities made journalism the perfect career choice. Gina grew up on the West Bank, where she graduated from Edna Carr Magnet High School. She went on to LSU, where she majored in mass communication and minored in history. After LSU, Gina packed her bags and headed to Evanston, Illinois, where she attended Northwestern University and earned a master's degree in political and public affairs reporting. Her first job in television brought her to No TV in Monroe. There, she sharpened her skills covering education in Northeast Louisiana. While there, she exposed school board corruption and misspending that led to a federal investigation, charges, and convictions of school board officials. Following No, Gina spent 2 years in Austin covering Central Texas as the weekend news anchor. In 2008, Gina jumped at the opportunity to return to New Orleans. She
was offered a reporter position at WDSU, the very station she grew up watching as a young girl. During her tenure at Channel 6, she has worked just about every shift at the station and has covered every corner of Southeast Louisiana. Gina worked her way up from weekend reporter to being the station's primetime anchor. Gina considers herself a resource for viewers. She believes delivering the news daily is a great privilege and responsibility. Her job has given her the opportunity to meet United States presidents, cover the Saints Super Bowl season, and be an eyewitness to history-making moments. She has also mentored countless young journalists and served as an adjunct professor at Loyola University. Gina is a 5-time Emmy winner for her special reports on education, including school reform and the impact COVID-19 has had on the classroom. She was also honored for a documentary on Chef Lee Chase. Gina is also the recipient of a Regional Edward Armour Award and a Sigma Delta Chi Journalism Award from the National Press Club. She is an admitted information junkie who loves trivia, Jeopardy, good documentaries, and cooking shows. When Gina is not delivering the news, she's watching news on TV, listening to talk radio, or reading the newspaper. Gina also volunteers her time with various causes in the community. She is a member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority and a Pontchartrain chapter of Links Incorporated. Gina says her most important assignment is her family. She is a mother of 2. When asked how she balances it all, Gina credits a strong support system and quotes Maya Angelou. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. Welcome, Gina Swanson.
That was a long little bio, but I wanted to get my girl Morgan on the program. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Hi.
Good morning.
All right, y'all. I am beyond excited to be here with you on this milestone in your lives. Give yourselves a round of applause. This is our 125 graduates. This is the largest graduating class ever for Sci High. Okay, so you're already making history. I happened to see Jordan Joseph, more than 400 hours of community service. Thank you, sir. Mr. Boltonado, headed to the service. Thank you, sir, for your service. I had an opportunity to talk to members of the top 10, going to all kinds of schools, LSU, Xavier, Southern, Berkeley, Music College, Delgado, majoring in all kinds of interesting things, and I'm so proud. I got here early. I sat in the parking lot so I could just watch. I watched all of y'all get out the car, put your glass, get your touches on, your cap and gown, making sure your hair was just right. I saw you take the pictures, the selfies to create this perfect moment. And I can't wait to see all the videos on social media from graduation today at Gina Swanson. Y'all can say I have been thinking long and hard for weeks about what I can tell you today, what I'm going to say. I was digging deep to find the words to inspire you or to say something memorable, something useful as you move on to the next part of your journey. And I have to tell you, I really don't give speeches much. You know, I spend so much of my time talking about other people. I never tell speeches or talk more about me, but today we're going to talk about how I got here and the way forward. And I have to tell you, it just didn't happen. So many people watch the news and just think, oh, she just read for 30 minutes at a time without any preparation. That's not true. Even today, when I was getting up, getting ready to put myself together, I put on my orange dress because I looked at your school colors. I wanted to be fitting of the moment. But then Dr. Kohler was like, you want some regalia? I was like, hell yeah. Give me a gown. I'm putting it on, absolutely. I reached out to the faculty because I wanted to know more about you and what you were doing and where you were going. Because as a young adult, you have to figure out pretty quickly what your core values are and what drives you and what motivates you. Not that you won't make mistakes along the way, but by this point, you should have a basic operating system of values. So today, it's not really about what I'm going to tell you as much as it is about the question I'm going to ask you. I say this because I see people spending so much time getting those perfectly posed pictures, putting together the content and the reels and the posts and the likes and the shares and all the things to give an appearance of something for a moment, to capture something in the algorithm. But who are you in real life? Without the filters, without the editing, without all the things you present on social media, who are you in real life? It's a question you really need to figure out, and hopefully you can answer it for yourself. Because if you don't, life will write the script for you. I want to share some moments in my life where I had to ask myself the question, who are you in real life? I just also want to take this moment. Every time I see y'all taking pictures and posting pictures, I look around. When I was in school, when I went to the prom, Nola Marshall was taking my picture. We had one. He was taking my picture. I don't know if I'm dating myself. Who else? Nola Marshall took a picture. But listen, y'all, technology is at your fingertips, so it makes things easier and convenient. But I don't want y'all to ever forget that to make it in this life, it's going to take hard work, okay? Y'all see me on the news, but y'all know how hard it was to get there. Baby, I have got turned down, passed over, overlooked, sidestepped. People kept, looking for other people all around me. I'm like, I'm right here, crying at work, but I can't get an anchor job. I just want to anchor the news. Don't they see me? I'm telling all these stories. I'm doing all these things. I'm doing all the things you think you're supposed to do. Except I was focused on what they was doing. I was focused on somebody else's job. Somebody else got the anchor job and I felt some kind of way. Somebody else got a promotion, I felt some kind of way. As long as you put energy, worried about what somebody else is doing, you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
That's right.
So as soon as you decide to focus and do the hard work, that's when your career or your plan can get to the next level. Consistency, I just saw the other day on social. It may not look like anything until one day everything changes. But that's just about hard work and consistency. It'll all fall in place eventually. But even with the hard work, you will still face adversity. There's just no getting around it. There are times when you will fail. There are times I have fallen on my face. I have thought I had a good idea, blew up in my face, I got knocked out, even dragged on social media for a story that I told. That was true, but then people was mad. So I was all over social media being called all kinds of things, and I was like, Lord have mercy. I never felt so low, and that so many people could say so many mean things who didn't even know me, and I was telling the truth. Go check your people and their behavior. I wouldn't have to tell that story, right? If your own people didn't do what they did. So I had to meet the adversity head on. And I'm sitting here and I'm feeling a certain kind of way, feeling low, but then I had to say, I'm Gina Swanson, okay? I know who I am in real life. I know how I operate, and I know I have told the truth and did my very best with the story. That's when your integrity comes in. Every day, I have to operate by integrity. There are people who tell me things they could lose their job. There are people who tell me information that could potentially threaten their life. And so every day, you have to operate above board with integrity. Do what you say you're going to do. So many times, people promise you one thing just to get something else. Oh yeah, girl, I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Operate with integrity. Be a person on your word. Stand on your word. Stand on business, as the kids like to say. And even with that, along the way, you still need a good support system. And that's just not people who are going to cheer you on when you're doing good, and it's certainly not people who are going to cheer you on when you're doing wrong, but it's people who are going to pull you to the side and give you the tough love and the things that you need to know to help you get to where you're trying to go. There was one point in time in my career, after work, I used to like to hang out. I would be hanging because you find out all of the stories. Like, oh, what are they talking about? Oh, okay, that happened over there? Oh, okay. So I was finding out all of this. Except for those late nights, they started showing up on Channel 6. Hell, looking crazy, I'm looking crazy. Norman Robinson had to pull me to the side. He was like, sis, get it together. He was like, get it together. That conversation changed my life. He was an angel. He was like, you are gonna let this slip away. You have an opportunity, but you don't let it slip away. Keep your eye on the prize and surround yourself with people who will check you if you need to be checked, and people who will hold you accountable. But not only that, sometimes you have to check yourself, okay? And it's true. I know a big deal. A lot of the kids say, I don't like to feel played, or I feel played. You know, that's part of life too, right? So at every moment, or at moments throughout life, sometimes you're gonna feel played. And I'm gonna tell you this story. I thought I was doing all the things I was supposed to do, working hard, working with integrity, meeting adversity, surrounding myself with good people. Everything was good. I got a promotion finally, 8 years later, doing all the things I think I was supposed to do. And then out of the blue, one day I'm sitting in my house, and I get a knock on the door. And I open it, and it was people from Child Protective Services. And so I'm thinking they had the wrong address. And I was like, well, why are you here? And they were like, we have a complaint. And I was like, against me? And they were like, yes. And I was like, what? So it was a few confused moments. I'm like, what's going on? Somebody had called the people, sent them to my house, and said that my child was hungry all the time, had bruises on his body, didn't smell good, didn't take a bath, and all the things. The people came in my house, they looked through my stuff, my refrigerator, looked at his snacks, looked at everything, talked to my child, and I'm sitting here trying to get through this, but I am like fuming. I am angry because I worked too hard to have a good name in this world, in this community, for somebody to feel like they're gonna get a story. Somebody sent the people, somebody feel like they can get a headline, so I want y'all to know. I called Channel 6, and I was like, listen, I'm about to be in St. Gabriel. As soon as I figure out who sent these people, it's going down. I put on social media, who I know at DCFS, inbox. I started getting calls. I had people call and look, and I didn't even know where this came from. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I was so mad. I felt like I had to do something. I was so mad. How could this happen to me? And then it just hit me. It ain't true. So why are you worried about it? Why am I giving it all this energy? If I had done what I was feeling in that moment, at that time, I could have really made a mess of things. But it wasn't true. The people came back a day later apologizing. Oh, we sorry, Ms. Swanson. That was unfounded. That was this and that. There's no, no open case, no this and that. But in that moment, I was in turmoil because something was happening to try and get me out of character. And it'll come out of the blue, from a place you least expect it. People will make up stuff to say sometimes. You know what? Let them do their own thing. Who are you in real life? The thing that saved me is who I was in real life. I'm not pretending. I'm not up here pretending to be a good parent, pretending to be a good mom, and living some kind of different life behind closed doors. So yeah, I love the people in my house, but I was mad. And I was thinking, if I catch her in them streets, blah, blah, blah. I let that go, even though I still have a steam. But I let it go because of who I am in real life. So I lean on that every day. Even when you have success, winning awards, you get praise and compliments, you have to work with excellence. Excellence should be the standard for you every day. So when you accomplish a goal, pat yourself on the back, celebrate the moment, and then guess what? Get back to work, okay? Get back to work, because there's work to be done. No time to rest on your accomplishments, because there's so much out there to be done. In closing, I really want you to understand, live your life with meaning. Don't necessarily just do things for the gram, do it from your heart. Beyond Instagram, do you live a life of influence? While you're making reels and content, don't forget about the content of your character. taking that selfie again. Make sure you can look yourself in the mirror. From the algorithm, make sure you're in alignment. All these things that I told you, they are part of my story. A collection of moments of difficulty, of challenge, when my integrity was questioned, where I was so mad I almost got out of character. Moments of amazing success. Here and now, moments of great importance where I get to keep it real with you. So I know who I am in real life. I'm Gina Swanson from Algiers. I graduated from Endicott. I'm the daughter of Reginald and Carrie. I ain't scared to work hard. I'm going to stand up in the face of adversity. I work with integrity every day. I have surrounded myself with a good support system. I can check myself when I need to, and I simply will celebrate when I have had success. So I want you guys to celebrate today. Go to the grand parties, take the pictures, do all the things. But after you celebrate, it's time to get about the business of figuring out who you are in real life, because there's work to be done.
All right.
Climb, and it talks about how there will always be another mountain, and you're going to want it to move, and you're going to be able to get through it. Okay, so we're going to do the song title.
Well, that's the song right there.
have the best job at Sci High. I get to work with all of your little baby angels, and I get to work with the adults who guide them. And it is my absolute honor and privilege to make a presentation of our faculty. So if all the faculty will please stand. If you could please take a moment to recognize your children's side guides along this 4-year journey. Thank you.
All right, Isha.
Where's she at?
At this time, we'd like to please quiet down for a second, please. This is a very, very serious moment. At this time, we'd like to make a posthumous presentation to the family of one of our students who would have been in this class but passed away. So on behalf of the New Orleans Charter Science and Math High School, we wanted you all to know how very sorry we are for the loss of destined person to your family. With that said, we'd like to offer this diploma to you on behalf of Destin in hopes that it would ease the pain and hope that you will understand that he will always be a part of the class of 2025.
I don't know who that was though.
For the academic year 2024-2025, these scholars have successfully completed the academic rigor necessary to satisfy the requirements for the state of Louisiana diploma. What say you? Ms. Johnson, these scholars have worked hard. Please reward them with their diplomas.
They're missing everything.
Well, not necessarily. They're missing everything, but not necessarily. focus camera. Damn. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. My camera ain't focusing right.
Cynthia Robinson.
Should have did it like this.
Carlos Efrain Aguilar Coleman. Angelique Giselle Marcelo. Dorian Tyler Anderson Blake. Ashley Nicole Martinez. Carlos Jr. Arce. Remy Ernestina Arce.
It look like they're going by road.
Chad Bernard Beach.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Kenya Khalees Bonet.
Sorry about that, y'all. Come on, focus camera. Shit.
I was wondering where y'all was at.
At the restaurant. Sorry about that.
You gotta use the bathroom at the wrong.
Well, almost at the wrong time.
I'm saying, I thought they would go from the whole row, like straight across. I don't know why they just go in single rows. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's our laboratory right there, Talib, and the one right there, the little short one, the green, at the end, how you see? Yeah. That's him, the laboratory. I sent my images. I was working out with him one day. In the sixth wall. He had came there doing this. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking about time. Right. But then you my dog. Right. I don't know. He's just a baby. He's just a baby, dog. I gotta let it go. You gotta let it fly sometimes. Yeah. So I guess the bowl emblems mean what's the name of it? No, I'm talking about me because I thought you were about to go like this. No. It's because I'm making the sneaker. Oh, all right.
My bad.
Arthur Joseph Savoy. Aubrey Yolanda Scott. Joshua Duplessis Shannon.
How many you weigh?
Natasha Ann Smith. Jakayla Alicia Spain. Aiden William Spooner. Sienna Eliane Stanley. Justin Tyler White. Travis Sylvester. Robert Taylor. Armani Renee Tilo. Imani Sahara Jacob Tien Trey. David Michael Michelle Keyshawn Wynn. Chantel Polly Marie Wallace. Mercedes Nicole Moore. Jatasha Renee Washington. Jeremiah David Washington. Willie James Watson. Aisha Mael White.
All right, Isha!
Roxy Austin Tatiana Aaliyah Whitaker.
All right, Isha, win! All right, Isha!
Lamaria Renee Williams.
Take a picture, Isha! Take a picture, Isha!
Peter
Take a picture!
Williams.
Isha, turn around!
Samaya Leslie Hill. Calvin Anthony Wright.
That's all.
Right quick, Isha!
She can't hear you.
Julian David
Oh, shit, I'm tripping.
Miller.
She told me she was going to do that. She told me.
Do what?
Like many of our scholars, I had the incredible opportunity to begin taking high school courses in middle school. But what made my experience unique was being a part of a select group of students who tested into the Northern Center for science and math. It was a program like no other, but also was not open access. At the time, not everyone had access to this opportunity. I spent my days between Delgado Community College campus, at the Center for Science and Math, and at Thurgood Marshall Middle School. On to high school, I continued to split my days between Delgado at New Orleans Center for Science and Math and at McDonald 35 Senior High School. It was more than just a schedule. It was a lifeline. It was a rare chance to learn alongside some of the bright young minds from across the city. It was a space that stood as a beacon of academic excellence in science and math. Students came from everywhere: Easton, St. Aug, Carr, Rockaway, McMain, and so on. We were all drawn together by a shared hunger to grow, to be challenged, and to excel. We learned from some of the most brilliant educators I've ever encountered. Mr. Dilligan, whose signature black coffee you can smell long before you saw him. His knowledge of math was just as strong as his coffee. Mr. Garcia, whose passion for astronomy and biology could turn any ordinary lesson into an unforgettable journey through the stars or the human body. And I'll never forget Mr. Dashbach, my phenomenal physics teacher, whose style had depth and clarity, much like our own at home. Year after year, students walk away with computer certifications by the dozen, evidence of how serious and effective the program truly was. But at the heart of it all, the soul of the center was our principal, the incomparable Ms. Barbara McPhee. Her vision, her belief, her unwavering commitment in us is what made everything possible. And I'm proud, so proud to say, I was a part of the Center's final graduating class in 2005. In the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, there was so much loss, yet something so remarkable happened. That small half-day program that we cherished was reborn, stronger, fuller, more determined. It grew into a full-fledged charter high school. We're now housed in a state-of-the-art facility. Out of grief and disruption came vision and reinvention. It was our catalyst. Today, we are home to the city's top pre-healthcare nursing program. Okay. We're innovators in pre-engineering. We're storytellers in our award-winning media arts program. We're not just educating minds, we're shaping futures. We've gone beyond academics, we've built families and community. If someone would have told me 20 years ago that one day our school would boast competitive athletic teams across the state, or a marching band, our marching band, would turn the corner of Napoleon and St. Charles with auxiliaries that shine and drum and thunder, I might have found us that Louis. But here we are, class of 2025. And after 4 unforgettable years with y'all, laughing, struggling, dreaming, achieving, side by side with you, it is my deepest, most heartfelt honor to welcome you all into something greater, something timeless. Welcome to the legacy. Welcome to the alumni family. Please stand. I pledge
support the growth and success of the school and contribute positively to the community. I will honor the legacy of those who came before me and work towards a brighter future for those who follow. Y'all swear? Y'all promise? Welcome to the Luna family, y'all.
Just before we recess out, I'd like to ask Ms. Swanson to please come and receive a gift from the class of 2025. Let's give her another hand. All right, we are ready to celebrate with the class of 2025.
All right, y'all. Your boy Dominoes 7 is back at home and stuff like that, But before I do the final thought, I want to apologize to the viewers, the principal, the teachers, the faculty, the staff, the graduates, and all of you for me messing up the episode. Okay, because my camera keep moving. My thumb was numb, my fingers was numb and stuff like that. I want to apologize to all of y'all. Okay, I apologize for the camera movement and stuff like that. Because I know I messed up the episode and stuff like that. I'm very sorry for what I done. Okay. Anything else I did wrong, I apologize to every last one of y'all. Okay. All right. Now time for the final thought. Okay. All right. So it's a new chapter for all of you. Not just at Sci High. Okay. The students all over, not just at one school. Every school that you attend. If you're in high school, you have a brand new chapter coming. You're going to the real world. So now you're in the real world, okay? What you're going to be after graduation, after this wonderful experience in your lives doing your homework, studying all the time, going to a study hall and whatever else and stuff like that. What are y'all plans? Okay, so will y'all go out of town to a college out of town, to California, UL, uh, to UCLA, a college in Bakersfield, college up north, like somewhere in Chicago, somewhere in Florida, AM, any place? All right, so give me a shout out. Well, not give me a shout out though. What I mean by that, let me know what college you're going to. Okay, what college you're going to, and stuff like that. Will you go to Dillon University, Suno? You're going to Baton Rouge at Suno? Well, Southern University of Baton Rouge, I meant to say. Well, you'll soon find out. Or will you go to UNO? Okay. All right. So remember, y'all are in the real world. Okay. Some people will love you. Some people will not like you. There'll be haters all over. So I'm telling some of you good people out there, y'all good graduates that's going out into the real world. Be careful who y'all deal with. Be careful who you socialize with. They have some jealous people out there. Okay, because I experienced it when I was in school, while I'm out of school. You know, I experienced a lot of jealous people. People that hates on you for no reason, just because of your disability, because of your knowledge or whatever. People can hate on you for any stupid reason. Any type of reason they'll hate on you for, they will hate on you. They'll be like, I don't like that person because of this, because of that. They'll just hate on you and dislike you for no apparent reason, for a stupid reason or for no reason whatsoever. That's how some people is. As you go out in the real world, you go to college, or if you want to go stay in a dorm room or something like that. Be careful who you associate with, okay? Because like I say, not everybody is nice. Everybody's not nice. Some people will bug you. Some people will try to get you out of your character. Always be careful, young men, young women. Okay, always be careful. And congratulations to all of you. Not just my niece Blossom. Okay, all of you. Or should I say Aisha? That's her name, Aisha White. Okay, so congratulations. Okay, you're off to big and better things. You're out in the real world. Okay, I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to all of you. Okay, so Blossom, you first. Maybe I should talk to you in person, but I'm gonna say it right here and now. You're going out to the real world. You're going to experience a lot of things. But like I say, you may experience this, you may experience that. You never know in life what you're going to experience. Okay, be careful who you associate with. People can be mean, people can be nice, and stuff like that. Remember that. Okay, I'll feel better telling you that in person. But that's for you other ones out there, you other graduates out there, not just at side high. Okay, well, what I mean by that is, be careful out there. You're going into the real world, okay? So you could be working at McDonald's, be president CEO of McDonald's or Burger King or anything you put your mind to. You want to be an RTA bus driver? You want to be a business person? Okay, like they say, long as you're doing something productive with your life, working at Burger King, working at Walmart, okay, Walmart, Winn-Dixie, and other places, like being a teacher, being a doctor, okay, being a nurse practitioner, and stuff like that. Remember, you could do whatever you can set your mind to. Okay, you want to be a nurse, you want to be a doctor, You want to be a CEO of a company? All you gotta do is work hard at what you do. Okay? Like Nas say, that song, I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. Okay? I know I can be what I want to be. And if I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. Remember that, okay? So remember that. Skies is the limit when you put your mind to it, okay? Remember, skies is the limit when you put your mind to it, okay? All right, God bless y'all, okay? All right, congratulations to all the 2025 graduates, okay? At Warren Easton, McDonald 35, Sci High, LB Landry, Langston Hughes, other schools like that. Okay, especially at Nish. Okay, I'm not gonna forget about Nish. Okay, in New Iberia, and congratulations to the graduates of Westgate. Okay, also in New Iberia. Okay, all right. So that's all your boy Domino 7 got to say. Okay. Any other high school that I forgot that I don't know about? Congratulations to all of you. I'm talking about congratulations to the graduates of 2025 all over the country. Okay. All right, so this is Domino 7 reminding y'all help control the pet population. Have y'all pets spayed and neutered. All right. Thank y'all for watching the Domino 7 show. And check out your boy Domino 7 anytime, any day. And you can bet your last money. You understand? I wish you love, peace, and